section 235. What does it say? Now see here. Power to acquire shares of dissenting shareholders from the scheme or contracts approved by majority. Now what is the scenario, people? Let us imagine we are proposing one scheme to our shareholders. It can be any scheme from section 230, 231, 232, whatever the scheme. There is one scheme that is proposed to all our shareholders. And we get a approval from majority. Majority of the people, they give their approval. Now, there will be certain people who said no, and we call that no as what? Dissenting shareholders. We call them as dissenting shareholders. Now, the question is, what will happen to the dissenting shareholders? Under section 235, they have tried to cover this scenario. When we are getting a majority yes approval, and we have some people who are saying no as well, how many people, number and all we will see. What will happen to that dissenting shareholders' rights? Meaning, will they have any power to go out, or should they continue no matter what in the same company? What will happen to them? We will see. That is what is given in section 235. Now, what happens here? Scheme involving a transfer of share in a company. So, one company to another, there is a transfer being happening. Plus, that transfer is approved by the majority. Now, what is majority? If you look at section 230, what is the approval I need? I just need 75%. But here, I got an approval almost from the 90% of the members. I got majority. That majority means what? Holders of 9/10 in value of the shares of the company whose transfer is involved. So, wherever this transfer is happening, I'm getting an offer. Let us imagine this only. Meta wants to acquire WhatsApp. Take over. It will still come under 230. Now, who agreed? WhatsApp. 90% of the shareholders in value agreed. 10%, let us assume they did not agree. Now, in such scenarios, what will be the power, what will be the rights of these 10% shareholders, and what will be the power of Meta is what we'll be seeing in this scenario. Is this clear? All of you? Okay, now see here. In such case, where is it? Approved majority, holder of 9/10 in value of the shares of company whose transfer is involved. Now, in such case, what they're telling you, the 9/10 should be received in 4 months. What is that? Meta has given an offer to WhatsApp. I want to acquire the shares of your company. Are you guys interested? I will give you certain time to say yes. What is the time you have? The time you guys have is 4 months. Now I will wait for 4 months for the WhatsApp shareholders to respond. Now people, WhatsApp shareholders, within 4 months, if at all 90% of the people agree, within 4 months, only then this section will apply. Sir, what if 4th month, 80% of the people have agreed? The rest of the 20 has not yet agreed. Section 235 won't apply. Sir, 4 months, we were able to get, as I said, 80% or 90% we got in the 5th month. This section won't apply. For us, both the conditions are important. What are the both conditions? 90% we have to get. Second one, we have to get it in 4 months only. When both the conditions are met, 235 will apply. Is this clear, all of you? Hello? Okay, now see. Sir, within 2 months after expiry of 4th month, meaning we gave the offer in the month of Jan, Feb, March, April. By April, we need to get 90%. Let us assume people in April, we got 90%. Now they're telling you within 2 months after expiry of 4 months. What is 2 months after expiry of 4th month? May and June. Okay, by June, the transferee company shall send a notice to acquire the shares of dissenting shareholders. That is, the shareholders who have not agreed with the scheme. Now, what is it, people? Now, Meta gave the scheme to the WhatsApp. They gave an offer that I would want to acquire all the shares of your company. Are you guys interested? By April, now this was given in the 1st Jan 2026. By 30th April 2026, we got 90% approval. Now what will Meta do? Meta will give a second offer. Within 2 months from the expiry of the 4th month. That is, people, by 30th June 2026, Meta will again send one more offer This time, specifically, that time we would have sent it to WhatsApp, meaning everyone would have sent together. Now, we will give a specific offer, the second offer to the dissenting shareholders alone, saying that you guys have one opportunity just to sell those shares to me and go out of the company. You do not want to continue, just sell it to me. Exit from the company. Go. Go. We will give one more offer within 2 months after expiry of 4 months. This one understood? Hello? Understood? Okay. Now see here. Within 1 month of transferring company giving notice. Within 1 month. That is 31st July. July 31st, no? No, okay. Now people, by 31st July 2026 people, they may apply to the tribunal. Tribunal may pass such order as it deems fit. Now what is it they're telling you? This 10% of the people, they got second offer also. Now also they're very strong. Hey, we do not want to sell, da. Why are you forcing us? They will also not leave. We will also not give. Now people, the dissenting shareholders, the 10% of the people, if they do not want to transfer, they have a right to go to the tribunal and they can ask, sir, we are not interested to transfer because of this reason. If tribunal is satisfied people, tribunal will pass an order in the favor of dissenting shareholders. In such case, the dissenting shareholders will continue to exist. You need not have to quit. What if tribunal says, no, no matter what to do, you guys have to exit, take an offer, leave the company, you don't have a choice. You have to take it, you must take it. So it all depends on what is decided by the tribunal. Hello? Pakka na? Understood? Okay. Now tribunal may pass an order in favor of dissenting shareholders. The transferee company shall not acquire their shares. The 10% we will leave. Meta will only have 90. The 10 will be with that. 10% dissenting shareholders will continue as it is. Sir, it can also pass in the favor of transferee company or just dispose the order. I mean, no application is made by dissenting shareholders tribunal within 1 month. Sir, they have 31st July, no? What if that is not made? Or tribunal says that no, you guys have to take over, the dissenting shareholders have to sell. In such case, what happens, sir? The transferee company is entitled, transferee is who? Meta is entitled and bound, macha mandatory to acquire those shares on the terms of approving shareholders. What is approving shareholders? That 90% whatever we paid for the 10% also they will be paying the same thing and you guys have to sell and go out. Hello? Hello? Okay. Now see here. Note the 9/10 approval is to be received within 4 months of making an offer by transferee company. Agreed? What if within 4 months you don't get it? The section will come to an end. And remember, the shares already held by transferee company shall not be counted. इसका मतलब क्या है? Meta already had a 5% of shares in which is the company? WhatsApp. Now we need to get the approval from 90%, no? So to get the 90% approval, I need how much? Another 85%, no? Because 5% is already with me. Of course, no? They're telling you, macha, nah, aisa nahi. You exclude your shares. Excluding yours, you need to get 90. Excluding yours, if you are getting 90, the section will apply. Not including yours is what is the second note. Understood? Hello, 9/10 approval not received within 4 months. Section comes to an end. Clear? Hello. Okay. Now see here. Procedure. The transferee company shall send notice plus instrument of transfer. Now what is happening? Meta got the court's order in its favor. Tribunal said, hey, 10% you have to sell. What will Meta do? Meta will send a third offer. Now mandatory offer along with one form instrument of transfer like SH4. Now macha, you don't have a choice. The dissenting shareholders, you have to agree, sign this and leave. Understood? Okay. The transfer on behalf of dissenting shareholders shall be executed by a person appointed by the transferor company. So we will take all of this. One person will execute all of this on their behalf. A separate bank account shall be opened to keep the money or consideration received from the transferee company and shall be paid to shareholders within 60 days. What is happening? On the dissenting shareholders, there is a consideration involved, no? Imagine some 20 crore that I have to pay to someone, no? Now what they're telling you people, this 20 crore rupees, the company will keep it and the company has to give it within 60 days to the dissenting shareholders. Hello? Pakka? Understood? Rajesh ji, now tell me, this 20 crore, within that 60 days, can the company do something with this 20 crore? Meaning, can I invest somewhere? Can I make some money? 60 days I have time, no? Can I do something with that money? Can I not invest in any place? Bhargav, can I invest it in any place? It is not mentioned here, but 60 days, anyway it is free, no? Let us earn something. Why can't I invest somewhere? Vicky will answer. No, see. Tell her, Vicky. They can't invest anywhere? No, absolutely no. I'll tell you the power of online. Saket, tell that. Tell that. They will not understand how productive online sessions will be. Tell that to them. ಹಂಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಶೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಆರುಮುಗ ಕೋಟೆ ಕಣೋ. ಕಮ್ ಆನ್ ಟೆಲ್. It is not mentioned there, so you cannot. Saloni will tell. See, Saloni tell da. Our English singer tell da. Same what? Which one? Which one? In 3. They all said the same thing. That is not possible. Correct? Now you want answer? You want answer? You want answer? Lion roared. Roar means you can keep it in bank. You can do FD. BCom answer. What? Srishan tell you told of huh? Where did we see? Section 180. Subsection 1. Clause. Tell loudly. Tell loudly, da. 181B. Very good. Section 181B. Investing money received on behalf of merger and amalgamation. Investing otherwise than in trust securities. Trust securities is allowed. Anything other than that is not allowed. Promise, avella we can't relate. I wish our institute goes and asks to that level. But yes, okay, what to do? Now, understood? Can I invest? Yes, sir. Trust securities allowed. Yes or no? Now you see, Mithun, now you understood which point? Srishan understood noda. I want to invest in other place. I don't want to invest in trust securities. Can I invest? Very good, macha. Love you, da. Srishant, I love you. Okay, na. Okay, see you, hey. Yennada. Correct, of course. 180 is what? Passing special resolution. But very good. If you are remembering company law like this and not by hearting, you will rule advisory services. When you are meeting people, remember ChatGPT sir, one nimsha. Which that? Wait, I'll tell you. Internet should not work. Transferor company shall register transferee company as holder of those shares and within 1 month from registration intimate the dissenting shareholders about such transfer and consideration. Meaning what, people? In WhatsApp registers, we will force them out. We will register Meta as our shareholder and within 1 month from registration, we will intimate to the dissenting shareholders the process is done and the money will be transferred to the dissenting shareholders and we will wash our hands with them. Clear all of you? Hello. This is section 235. Any doubts? See. Hello.
So this is like the company is only buying.
Company Allah, Meta. WhatsApp is not buying back. Meta is only making 3 offers. I told you. First offer is here. Second offer is here. Third offer is here. First offer was made together. Second offer was made in the 2 months, after 4 months. Third offer was made after the entire tribunal's order is passed. Buyback, if WhatsApp only does, it's buyback. Here, who is buying it? Meta is forced to buy.
So this case will apply only when acquiring a shares. Like only holding.
Understood? Hello? Hello? Can you explain the point in favor of dissenting shareholders? If tribunal says that no, Meta, you cannot buy the shares, then the dissenting shareholders will continue to exist. You cannot tell them to leave. So 90 will be with Meta, 10% will be with the dissenting shareholders. It will continue, that's all. Understood? Hello? Pakkana? Yes or no? Sure? No doubt? Now my question to Mithun. Tell me, you have no doubt then. I will ask you. Tell me why this section is there. Why? No, why am I pushing away the dissenting shareholders? What will happen if they are there in your company? That should be the questions you should ask. Simply I am explaining one procedure. Why are you preventing oppression by sending them out?
In case of some resolutions, they won't fair of basically that we like some decisions we are making, we won't get their approval. So we are trying to send the people who totally oppose the decisions we are taken by them.
Okay. A sensible answer. Remember, when a company or when a person is becoming a shareholder of 90% of the shares of the company, 90%. That means one person is holding, not even, it is not diversified. One person, Meta alone is holding 90%. Now, whoever this continuing people will be, that is 10%. You will start becoming groups. Now, what will happen? Majority will decide something. You guys, what you will do? You dissenting shareholders, you will start saying that, what? Sir, I do not like this particular thing. Variation of shareholder rights, 10%. I do not like it. Sir, we need extraordinary general meeting, 10%. Everywhere you have a voice because you have 10%. What about the other person who has 90%? And one person, it is not even diversified. That's why we say, you do one thing. Whatever is the best possible way, you make an approach. You say you want to buy 100% because you are almost there. It's not 70, it's not 60, it's 90. Buy out completely. Make it your wholly owned subsidiary. But do not end up in 90 because if it is 90, tomorrow court is also going for a toss. Every day they will come to the court. Pakka. And you know now how many places we gave voice to 10%. Variation of shareholder rights, change in object clause, EGMs, shorter notice, so many places. 10 is a common number. And that's why we do this. But remember, sir, when will section 235 come into picture? 235 can come only and only when there is a request of transfer made. Meta should have made an offer to WhatsApp. In no other scenario 235 can come. Meaning there should be one offer which should have been accepted by majority. Majority is as high as 90%. Only then 235 triggers. So there was no offer at all. 235 end. RIP. Understood? For 235 to apply, first thing transfer request mandatory. Second one 90% mandatory. Third one 4 months mandatory. Fourth one tribunal's approval is mandatory. Meaning they have a right to go and appeal. Hello? Sir, we know, sir, why you will confuse us. I'll tell you. When the section comes, I'll tell you why I made so many statements. Now clear, Hello. Sir, now Mithun has a question. What? Sir, just like that, Meta can directly give a transfer request to WhatsApp, sir. You're saying that I want to acquire your company. Should I not show it to anyone? Directly I can give it off to WhatsApp. Is it like that, sir? Srishan says, no, there is one more section which says that you have to show that scheme before to someone else. Who is it, sir? Read section 238. What does it say? Registration of offer of schemes involving transfer of shares. Whichever scheme involves transfer of shares, that should be registered, it seems. Where it should be registered, sir? With the registrar. So what is that, sir? Macha, Meta is filing this particular application to WhatsApp. No, they're giving the transfer request. No. 238 just says, I need to see this. Who is that person seeing it? This person is called registrar. After I approve people, you guys can go for share transfer. You can show it to WhatsApp now. That's all 238. Whatever the scheme da, unfavorable, favorable, good, bad, show it to the registrar. Registrar is satisfied, you can show it to the WhatsApp shareholders. So a scheme involves transfer of shares. It is involving, no. WhatsApp shares are getting transferred to the Facebook, no. Meaning Meta, no. It is involving, no. Telling you in such cases, people, it should be first registered with ROC. ROC should first see it. If not rejected people, then we don't have an issue. Clear? Hello?
Is this approval from ROC required before
Showing it to the?
Before gaining that 9/10 value or after?
Before. That's why I'm saying before WhatsApp is coming, registrar is coming. No. Now see here. Every offer of a scheme or contract involving transfer under section 235, such a circular containing offer and recommendation to members by directors shall be communicated by information prescribed in Rule 28. Sir, such offer shall contain statement on behalf of transferee company disclosing steps taken to ensure cash availability. Every such circular shall be presented to the registrar for registration, and circular shall not be issued until it is registered. Note, if ROC refuses, company can appeal it in tribunal. Contravention, such directors shall be liable for a penalty of rupees 1 lakh. What do you mean by that, sir? We are going and making an application to the registrar. The registrar, after being convinced that Meta has money to acquire 90% worth shares of WhatsApp, the consideration can come to 1 lakh crore. Now I'm convinced that Meta has so much of money. They have cash availability. Only after making sure that all of this is available, the registrar will allow for registration. Sir, what if registrar denies it? Meta always has a choice to go and appeal it in tribunal. If tribunal says yes, then we will give that offer to WhatsApp. Tribunal say change it, we will change it and give it to WhatsApp. Tribunal says no, the offer goes back. मिथुन अन्ना क्लियर? हाँ, सबका भाईजान, बजरंगी भाईजान, अंडरस्टूड? हाँ.
Such offer shall contain statement on behalf of transferee company. No. Here, who are they mentioning as transferee company?
Which one?
Second.
Such offer shall contain statement on behalf of transferee. Transferer is whose shares are being transferred. WhatsApps are being transferred. Huh? Transferee, whoever it is being transferred to. Meta is transferee. Such offer shall contain statement on behalf of transferee. It is on behalf of Meta that the steps are taken to ensure cash availability. Cash availability.
So there are 4 months to get the approval. So in that 4 months, suppose cash runs up.
Always remember, Mithun Macha, trust me, I'll explain. There is one account we always open. That account is called as escrow account. What is escrow account? हमारा मनी हमको ही नहीं देते वो. हमारा it's money वो. Understood? Escrow account is nothing but people like a security deposit. You have to go and open an account with a banker. Who? You will only go and open. Who? Meta only will go and open. They will ask, sir, I want one escrow account, please. You will say, okay, sir, fill this form. In that form, there will be one column called as purpose. You will write there to acquire the shares of WhatsApp. The time period is 5 months. The amount I need to deposit is 1 lakh crore. And you will sign. Account will be opened. Money will be deposited. Until you acquire the shares, the money will not be given back to you also. Whose account it is? Meta's account only. Whose money it is? Your account only. But will you get back your own money? Answer is no. Such accounts are called as escrow accounts. Until the purpose is met, the money in the account will not be given back to you.
Until the target money is hit.
Until the purpose is served. Purpose is what? To pay to the WhatsApp. Her concern is what if we use it off? 4 months time is there, no? Yes or no?
Extra 4 months.
Now my purpose is what? To pay it to the transferee, that is to that particular company, transferor company shareholders. Until that is done, for that purpose alone they will give it to you. For any other purpose they will not give you the money. The bank only will not give you the money.
Escrow account only.
Very good. Tell me. Loudly tell me. Tell me loudly, da. No, da, tell me. Loud.
Trust securities, they can be.
I said trust securities they can invest. But here I am telling you escrow account it is not possible. That is your doubt now. Yogita will answer you. Answer Yogita. Something answer. So remember, who is investing in trust securities? Meta na WhatsApp? Hey, trust securities, who is investing da? WhatsApp da. The money I have received from the Meta, before I distribute it to the shareholders, I am having it. So it is the escrow account I am speaking from Meta's point of view. Trust securities we are seeing from WhatsApp point of view. The money you have received for the shareholders, can I use it and can I invest it somewhere? They are saying no. That you have to maximum invest is trust securities. Any other place you have to take their approval, special resolution. Who? WhatsApp ka, Meta ka Allah. Hello? So the tribunal orders in favor of dissenting shareholders. Will the transfer stop? Yes sir, you are perfect. So the share certificate of dissenting shareholders is still with them. Then how can you pay? Wonderful question. Padma Kumar says, sir, the dissenting shareholders, they are not agreeing to it. You are saying that if tribunal says yes, you have to go ahead. But the share certificates are with them. We will send one very formal message to the dissenting shareholders. Hey, Sida, tribunal also has told us to acquire your shares. Please give it to us. They will say no. हम ऐसे कैसे दे सकते हैं? So they will not give you. Now people, what will we do? Now Mithun says, sir, this procedure we have already seen, sir. What if they don't do? We know how to do it. How do Mithun? Tell me. We have already seen it, it seems. Eppudu today full Josh. IEPF. In IEPF we had seen the shares are with the person who has passed away. But how did you transfer it to IEPF? You will issue a new share certificate. You will create it a new way. Issued for the purpose of transferring to IEPF. Cut, copy, paste. Same procedure will apply. You will create a new certificate. Special written for this purpose. The authority will be given to company secretary. The company secretary will handle the procedure. He will take it. He will do the admin thing. He will transfer it to the Meta company on behalf of the dissenting shareholders. But the money will be paid to the respective dissenting shareholder only. Of course, company secretary won't take it. Understood? Pavan, who is just wondering whether it's science class or commerce class. Yana Pavan? Yana ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾನ?
So if amount which is liability for the company, in that situation only they won't invest in securities, right? Or if the amount is like asset from the amount came from like or in that situation they can invest, right? If the loss is behind a market.
Correct. So end of the day, there is some time that it will take for us to verify the papers, verify the share transfer request, nullify their shares, debit their shares, cancel the shares, and then we need to make the payment. For that, we have some time left. Now, meanwhile, can I invest in some securities? That they are telling you it's allowed. Because end of the day, we have to pay, but we have time. So, treasury bills, you can invest for 9 days also. 18 days also you can invest. 1 day also you can invest. T plus 1 bill also exists. Overnight instruments it's called. Within 1 day you will get interest. Amar is like, tells her, where is that? 1 night. Yes sir, rate of interest will be less. Generally banks will be the major,
4%.
the player in that particular instrument. Overnight instruments it's called. Here, Vicky ji, understood? Vicky says sir, this and all is simple procedure sir. Okay. Now people, next section, people, section 236. Hey people, now see here, purchase of minority shareholding. Hey, purchase of minority shareholding, 236. It's so easy, noda. They are telling something, you are telling something. Yogita said, sir, Mithun only understood, sir. You are saying, sir, she tried Raki, sir. Yeah, day. He is crying, da Yogita. He'll see. Now, while going back, he will come to Kanishkar and cry for 2 hours. His time also wasted. Her time, sorry, his time also wasted. Okay, now see here, purchase of minority shareholders. Minority. What does minority means? 10 percentage. 10 percentage means 235. Yeah. Allah. That is different, no? Hello. Okay, we'll see something. Hello. Cynthia. Clear, no? Yes, sir. Everything is going inside correctly into my medulla oblongata. Biology. Okay, for us everything is science. Okay. People, when acquirer or person acting in concert, when acquirer or person acting in concert, or any person or group of person, anyone, very good definition. Is there anyone? Okay, anyone becomes registered holder of 90% or more of issued equity share capital by amalgamation, etc. They shall notify the company their intention to buy the remaining equity shares also, it seems. A person who gets 90% of shares, Kovilan, will also have to give his intention to buy the rest of the 10% of shares also, it seems. Is called 236. Hey, we want to buy, da? Now people see here, minority shareholders may offer to majority shareholders. Aha.
This is in case of the company, I mean the shareholder.
I'll go through the entire thing. You guys tell me what will happen, what will not happen. Yes, sir. The minority shareholders may offer to majority shareholders to buy their shares at a price determined as per Rule 27 by registered valuers. Meaning what? Sir, you can come and offer, or I can only come to you and say, sir, please buy my shares also. Minority is going and asking with majority. Okay. The majority shareholders shall deposit money. Same thing, meta. Escrow account to separate bank account. In separate bank account to be opened by transferor company, and same should be dispersed to entire shareholders within 60 days. If not possible within 60 days, disbursement can even continue up to 1 year, it seems, when in some exceptional cases, like any shareholders who have died or ceased to exist, a person has passed away, To pay to him, it will take time because we will not have his details. Or whose here successors, administrators are not yet come and register the shares. In such case, we can go up to 1 year. Who have not yet been brought on record by transmission. They have not yet registered. So we do not have the details yet. So 60 days not possible, but you can go up to 1 year also, it seems. Right to offer in such case shall continue for 3 years from the date of majority of acquisition. What are the 3 years? I'll tell you, wait. The transfer company shall act as transfer agent between majority and minority. If the minority fails to deliver the shares within time, then such share certificates will be cancelled. Company is authorized to issue shares in lieu of cancelled shares and complete the transfer and make the payment of price out of deposit. Sharing of additional compensation, that will come back. I know now till here you guys understood. Now tell me.
Sir, in 235,
Okay, now Yogita is telling, at least I hope we all know that somewhere 235 and 236 according to us is communicating the same thing. At least that we are able to understand. Now Yogita is telling the difference. Yes, Yogita.
so in 235 there's an external company, Meta.
In 235 there is an external company. Okay.
Like example, Meta wants to acquire WhatsApp.
Hmm.
So in that case, first Meta will give a notice to WhatsApp for the acquiring of shares. In case of dissenting shareholders, again Meta itself will give a notice for them. But in 236, it's like the company who wants to get amalgamated with another company. That company shareholders itself are asking the people who have not accepted, the other people who have not accepted for the acquiring of the other company.
Mm-hmm.
The company shareholders itself wants to join with another company.
They only wants to go and become mergers with another company. Okay.
So there are this majority shareholders in A.
They are majority shareholders in company A.
So these majority shareholders are only going and asking the minority shareholders to give their shares to the majority people.
Okay, in this only there are minority, and you're telling majority are asking minority to give their shares. Okay. Okay. Okay, இங்கே பாரு. When acquirer or person acting in concert or any person or group of person becomes a registered holder of 90% or more of issued equity share capital either by amalgamation, by share exchange, conversion or whatever is the scenario, I am getting entitled for 90%. They're telling me same logic. Whatever happened in 235, you're already having 90. Do one thing, send out the rest of the 10% of the people also. Now what is the difference between 235 and 236, sir? Try to concentrate. For 235 to come into picture, there should always be an external company making an offer. Always there has to be an offer. Offer for what? Offer for transfer of shares. For any other purpose, 235 will not come into picture. Only and only transfer of offer for transfer should be involved. So 236, what they are telling you, any person, no matter how, but that person is entitled to 90% of shares. Meaning what? A person has been a shareholder for 90%. In both the cases, the cause is same, 90 only. Correct? Hello? This is common. In both the cases, 90% common. But how did I become 90% shareholder in first scenario? Is by transfer. I am asking them, I want to acquire. Are you interested? They are saying, yes, I am interested. How many people? 90% of the shareholders. And that's how I became 90% shareholder. In this case, how it can happen, people? It can happen in any way, people. Anyway means what? I'll give you one example. There was Yogita. Yogita was a shareholder in this company. Yogita people had 60% of equity shares in this company. Yogita also was a debenture holder in this company. How much? Yogita has literally invested some 100 crore as debentures. Now, what type of debentures are these? These are convertible debentures. Now, what do you mean by convertible debentures? Someday, the debt will get converted to equity. Now, what happened? This 100 crore entitlement to Yogita after 5 years, that is maturity period of this debentures. Convertible, no? See, today in 2025, Yogita has a 60% of equity, 100 crore worth debt. Hello? And maturity period of this convertible debt is people 5 years. Now in 2030, what will happen? Yogita is still having 60% equity. This 100 crore debt is getting converted to the equity of the company. How much? The conversion people is 30% of equity shares of the company Yogita is getting for debt. She had 100 crore debt. For that, she is getting 30% of equity convertible. Converted now. It is converted to equity now. Now, what is the total shareholding of Yogita? 90%. There is no request of offer, transfer, acquisition. Nothing happened. But Yogita became the majority shareholder of the company. Now law is telling, Yogita, you have 90%, put effort to buy the 10% also. Now the intention is same, kick out the 10% people, we don't want them. Just to avoid disturbance. But how Yogita is becoming a shareholder is not by a transfer request. Something is happening internally, because of which Yogita is getting the 90%. One example is what? What? Conversion. Example number 2. There is company X. Vodafone has invested in company X people 45%. There is Idea. Idea has invested in company X people 45%. Should I still explain or you guys understood? Vodafone Idea came together. There is nothing we did to company X. Something up, there is transactions happening. Down, nothing is happening. But together, Vodafone Idea is now holding 90% of company X. Now they are telling you, Macha, you have become a majority holder because of amalgamation, not with me. Something above me has happened, which has nothing to do with me. They have not made an offer to me, but the offer has been happening above me. The result is one person is getting a shareholding of 90%.
Shareholders come into picture.
Share balance, any convertible instrument will come into picture.
Even ADR.
This is not in the company's not in the company. Then she'll be only one shareholder. But you need at least 2.
Again, nominee will come into picture. It can be group, it can be, okay, now see here people. Here people. If you want, I can give you an example of group, but it will be little complicated. You give there, what if we don't understand? It's your headache. Sorry, that. Okay, now see. Company A. Allah. Company A. Company B. Company C. Company D. You know this example? He correctly guessed it. Now people, let us imagine there is company XYZ. Till now you guys are on track, correct? There is company E. The company E is a holding company. Company E, all these companies are related. How? It can be either subsidiary companies or it can be associate companies. In law, we call such companies as group companies. You understand this meaning? Group companies. For example, if I have to give you, Tata and the entire companies around Tata are called as group companies. Adani and entire companies around Adani are called as group companies. Now if I take A, how much? 20. B, 30. C, 20. How much da? 70. D, 20. Now sir, they are all individuals. I'm not even saying everyone are subsidiary of company E. I did not say everyone is subsidiary. Some are associate companies also. But we call all this as a group company. We will add all your shareholdings. Sir, where is that written that you can add everyone's shareholding? They're all different identical, they're different separate legal personality people is what the law said. How can you add everyone's shareholding? Because the law said you're all belonging to the same group. We will assume that whatever you guys are acting in this company, you are all acting together. Meaning you guys will speak and act. You guys will, assuming that you guys will talk and act. Meaning, whatever A says, same B will also say, same C will also say, same D will also say. So where is that written? There is nowhere it is written, but we assume that because you are all in a group, we assume that you work together. And we call you in law as person acting in concert. Concert andre ಏನು sir? Anirudh. Correct. Correct. Understood? The person acting in concert means people acting together. Implied. To understand person in acting in concert, one example I'll give you, you'll understand this, sir. Simple, I will tell this character's name. You all will tell this character's name. This character is Julie. This is July. Julie, this is correct, huh? Okay, that is Julie, this is. Is it? Okay. I didn't say that, I said. The people, Mithun has people 45% of shares in company X. Julie has people 45% in company X. Now Mithun and Julie people got married. Now tell me people, what is happening? Are they becoming majority shareholders? Are they? But they are two different individuals. Mithun is earning separately, Julie is earning separately. This is only called as PAC. It is assumed that you both will act together. It is assumed that you guys will influence each other's decision. It is assumed.
So PAC and group of persons is the same.
In a way, yes. Group of persons is everyone acting together and taking a call in agreement. That is called group of person. What do you mean by that? So in one agreement, three of us will speak and we will act. That is called group. PAC is whether you are acting together or not. We will assume that you have acted together. Husband and wife. Related party is a very small definition. PAC is a very big definition. Technically, it's not there for us. I have given it to you what is PAC, but you will see this in capital markets. PAC definition. From here it will start. This is PAC. Yes, sir. Is it required for us? Not required. But sir, just to show us where Mithun and Julie will come, this is where they will come. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, show us where that the 10%, 20% group company will come. This is where it will come. Company, its holding, subsidiary and any company under the same management or control. Adani, everyone under the same control. Meaning? Acquirer means the person who is subscribing, buying it. If he is already having say 25%, now if he is acquiring another 75%, that can also come. Can be a company, it can be an individual, it can be anyone. Hello? Simple, ah? Dey macha. Understanding ada? This one any doubt, ah? So you can be a majority shareholder. John, ah? Okay.
Some other
Okay, now clear this one, no? The first one is clear, ah? Hello? Alright, understood, ah? Okay, now see here, ah? His friend, ah? Okay, now see here, ah? This one understood, ah? Sir, what is the second difference between 235 and 236? Trust me, after going home, you will not understand what is 235, what is 236. In 235, there is a clear timelines given. That is 4 months. That is 2 months. 1 month. Everything is given. In section 236, there is nothing like that involved. And one more thing, they will not go to that level. In 235, it is paid up capital. In 236, it is issued capital. 90% on issued capital. That is the words written. In 235, the dissenting shareholders, there is still a choice for you to continue in the company. How? Tribunal you go. Tribunal says no. Dissenting shareholders will continue. They will continue. In 236, it is mandatory. We hold your neck and we will push out. And the beauty of 236, there is no right of appeal at all. You cannot go to tribunal in 236. 236 does not give you a right of appeal. You do not have a choice. It's a literal push out. They will hold your neck and they will throw you out. That is 236. 235, you still have a right to be heard. 236, 0. These are the differences between 235 and 236. Understood? Hello? No, see. Now read it. If you are understanding, let me know. When acquirer or a pack is who? Mithun and wife, or any person or group of person becomes registered holder of 90% or more of issued equity share capital by amalgamation or share exchange or conversion or whatever the reason, they shall notify the company their intention to buy. John, your friend has already intimated you. You know that, we know that. Yes. We also know your password, we know. We spoke to that person also. We put it on loudspeaker also. Okay. After break. Now, people, so I see that becomes registered holder of 90% or more, they shall notify the company. They shall notify who here? The pack, Mithun and Juliet has to notify their intention to buy the remaining equity shares. They have to. Bata, inga parda. They don't have a choice also. In 236, the neck also does not have a choice. The hand holding it also does not have a choice. You have to hold and push them out. And the neck also has to go out. Nice, no? Yes, Nilla? No.
now if Amban has 90%.
Cannot. Why?
Too much population.
Too much Allah. Listed company, there is a mandatory condition. This condition can never exist in listed company if you guys are thinking. Because as per SEBI, in a listed company, 25% of shares should be with public. The day that reduces, then you will be pushed out of stock exchange. Mandatorily delisted. Understood? So this is only for outside companies. The listed companies can never come here. Hello? But please, I think that it is going into your medulla oblongata. Cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongate. Minority shareholders. See it, may offer to majority shareholders to buy their shares. What is this? They only will come and surrender. Sir, please hold our neck. Understood? So you can only go and hold their neck, or they can only come and just hold. Both are possible. Yes. Realization, people, because 90% there will be conflicts. Cyrus Mistry concept itself is this. Cyrus Mistry was holding 10%. They are neither big, they are neither small, but can they have a right? Yes. Johnny, yes, Papa. You want to go out? No, Papa. Will you be a peaceful shareholder? No, Papa. For everything, if you are saying no, Papa, show me your neck, go, Papa. That is what is 236. Are you getting it? Okay. The majority shareholder shall deposit money. Who? Mithun and Juliet. In separate bank account to be opened by the Mithun and Juliet. And same should be dispersed to entitled shareholders within 60 days. It has to be paid within 60 days. Sir, what if it is not possible within 60 days? Because there can be reasons like death, like non-registration of transmission. Someone has passed away, they have not yet registered with us. In such case, people, it can go up to even beyond that also. Is it clear? Huh? That I'll tell you. Which one? See, 60 days is a straight away point. Within 60 days, you have to pay off their money. What if that minority people, we want to pay money, 1 or 2 shareholders, but they have passed away. So their representatives, their relatives, their legal heirs, they have not yet come and registered their names with us. We do not know who the
minority shareholders offer their shares to majority shareholders. Then was the which money to the deposit process.
No. Now, Mithun and Juliet together, they have to open one bank account. From this, you need to pay to the minority people. You need to pay it within 60 days.
Deposit the money that you have to pay to minority.
Correct. You have to keep it aside. Generally, escrow it is.
The transfer company is the 90% shareholders because they hold the majority of the shares in that company. So the transfer company is that basically.
Meaning in whichever company you are holding, that is transfer company. Perfect. It's clear, huh? Disbursement means give it.
Opposite of reimbursement. It sounds like that only. Reimbursement is
Okay, people see it. Okay, see it. This one understood. Within 60 days, I need to make the payment. But sir, the 60 days can be extended up to 1 year. That is possible. Up to 1 year. Sir, but in some scenarios, this 1 year can go up to 3 years also. When is that? Whoever the minority shareholders are, if they have passed away, without any nominee, nominating any person, or the transmission, that is the legal heir, they have not come and registered their name with us, we do not know them. In such cases, you can go up to 3 years. This part is clear, huh? 60 days, 1 year and 3 years part. Hello? Okay, now see here. Right to offer in such a, okay. The transferor company shall act as transfer agent between majority and minority. Now, Mithun and Juliet, they are having shares in which company? Company XYZ. The minority are also in this company only. So we are calling Mithun and Juliet as majority. We are calling this people as minority. Who will be the bridge between these two people? They are telling you the company. That is a transfer company will be the bridge between these two people. They will take it from them. They will give it to them. They will take the money from them. They will give it to the minority. Now read, you will understand. The transfer company XYZ shall act as a transfer agent between majority and minority, like a bridge. Agreed? Okay. If the minority fails to deliver the shares within time, then what if minority is not giving it to you? Tribunal is not there. We will force you out. How people, whatever we saw. We will create some share certificate. Whatever you hold, we will cancel them. The minority holds, no, we will cancel it. Sir, the company is authorized to issue new shares in lieu means in the place of the cancelled shares. Company secretary will do out of that and make payment to the minority shareholders. Whatever we saw in 235, same thing is happening. Same like IP of the sharing of additional compensation. Macha, whoever tells this, I'll give you chocolate. First you will not give that. I'll give the promise. Tell, whoever tells this will give a chocolate.
So that 10%, if there's 75% more, like 10% is 75% more, they can negotiate for a higher price.
Whatever you tell, I'll write. Tell me. You want to or shall I? Anyone wants to?
10%.
10 percentage.
75% or more of the minority shareholding. Take
75% of what?
of the 10%.
75% of 10 percentage.
Yes.
Okay.
In that 10%, there's 75% of members. Okay, and now they don't want that price which is being offered to them, so they can negotiate for a higher price
Okay. They go and negotiate for a higher price. With whom?
with the company.
Okay, like Mithun and Juliet. Okay.
That's what happened.
Try.
Okay, and if that is agreed upon, the majority shareholders will have to accept the decision.
Majority shareholders?
Majority
Who are the majority shareholders here?
in that 75%, that majority.
This.
Yes.
Okay.
They can pay the higher component.
90%. 90%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Whatever Matthew answered is 100% correct. Okay, Matthew, I'll give you that. Now, we will try to understand a little complicatedly written. If shareholders holding 75% or more of minority equity shareholding, this I have written it this way, but in our book it is written as people holding 75% or more of such shareholding. Such is minority. So that means what? Try to understand this way. There is 10%. We are calling this 10% as minority. Yeah? Hello? Now in this 10%, if there is someone who is holding 75% of this 10%, out of 10, someone is holding 75% in that. That means what? 7.5% in total. Agreed? Huh? So let us imagine this way. There are, 5 people together who is holding this 10%. Is this clear? 4 people are holding 2%. This one person is holding 8%. Understood? I am speaking about this 8% fellow. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now this 8% fellow, what he is doing, because he is having 8%, he is going and threatening Mithun. I am just saying threaten, but he is going and negotiating. What? Hey, I know you have to acquire me. What is the money you have paid to the rest of the people? The rest of the people means this 2% of people. What is the money you have paid? I have paid them 200 rupees per share. Oh, you have paid 200. If you pay me 250 rupees per share, I will transfer. If not, I will not transfer. I will not make your life easy. I will make it miserable. If you agree to give me 250 rupees, I will make sure others are also agreeing very easily. You give it to me. I am the influential person in our entire group. So, if this fellow, one fellow, if he is going and accepting a percentage, higher than what is given to the rest of the people. He's getting 50 rupees extra, no? Whatever 50 he has received, it is his duty to share with the rest of the people in the proportion of their holding. Meaning 8:2, no, the 2% has to go, a percentage has to go. 80:20, no, 20% and 50 will go to them, 80% you can keep.
Who gives it to them?
This fellow,
Minority.
majority guy in the minority. Go through this, let me know if you guys have understood, and then read the 3 conditions.
Disclosing such fact, what is that fact they are mentioning?
Meaning he has not mentioned it to the other people that I've had a private deal. It is secretive. If you are having a better deal and if we get to know about it, it is your duty to pay that entire money, whatever you have got extra. You have to share it with us also. I'm not saying give it to us completely.
If you only know, you have provided a budget meeting.
You have to prove it. Now see here, now read. If shareholders holding, let us for our information, let us call this person as Matthew only, holding 8%. If Matthew, who is holding 75% of the complete minority holding, that is 8%, Jana, negotiate for higher price for any transfer. He is going and negotiating 250 rupees. Then what is proposed? 200. Agreed upon without disclosing such fact. Secretive transfer. Such a majority shareholder, Matthew, shall have the additional compensation 50 with such minority shareholders on pro rata basis. The rest of the 4 people on a pro rata, meaning in that 50, what is our ratio? We are holding 2%, you are holding 8%. 80:20, huh? Yes, huh? So I will take what? 40, you will take 20 rupees. So that is how it will be distributed. Pro rata. Understood, huh?
Everyone has equal amount of shares.
Sorry, I missed it.
Everyone has equal amount of shares. 2
So, okay, let us imagine Saloni. Sir, everyone has 2, sir, not 8%. Everyone are holding 2% only. Now what is happening? This group is going and creating for a higher demand. They are asking 250. Matthew is getting how much? Matthew is getting 200. Rule is the same. Why? Because law is simple. Majority shareholders are holder 1 or 2. Now what if, sir, all this nothing happened, sir, everyone agreed, then of course this subsection will not apply at all. It will come only when one group or one person has taken an advantage of a private conversation. If you are getting extra compared to others, it is your duty to share it with them also, is what they are telling you.
Is it legit for Matthew to demand extra money?
You're asking is it allowed?
Yeah.
He may.
Extra
Technically they need not give, but the time taken will be tedious, no? So how do you think? Imagine if I give it to you 200, you will not agree. I have to do a forceful push out, create share certificates, intimate demat shareholdings and all that. Or I'll give you 210, you will go out. I would choose 210 over procedural ease. Correct, no? That is where this scenario comes. Clear, huh? Yes, sir. What is demerger? What is demerger, huh? ITC, who had Sunfeast, classmates, ITC hotels. ITC decides that hotels should no longer be part of ITC. Let us run ITC hotels as a different entity. I hope you know, which was also recently passed. ITC hotels now does not come under the same umbrella. They are running it as an independent entity. Now this is called as demerger. Merger is coming together. Demerger is separating. Nidhinu, understood? Clear? Hello? Easier section 236. Clear? Any doubts? Hello? Hello? So 236, what is happening, people? When one person is becoming a majority shareholder, he needs to give an application to acquire the minority shareholders also. Do they have a choice? Illa. Whether you want it or not, we'll acquire you. That's all 236. Simple. Understood? Understood? Amar, understood?
There are no way to escape. On what basis will the acquirer will negotiate with them? Anyway, we have to surrender your shares.
Correct. That is what her question also was.
3 years.
When you get a negotiation, now imagine when it is forceful transfer, it comes with procedures. It is time taking. So when I am saying 200, you will not transfer. If I say 210, you may transfer. I will choose the easiest one versus the complicated one. Complicated is also correct only. You will get it. What you guys are asking is correct only. But complicated will take time.
After that 3 years, only the shares are cancelled and not the process.
Correct, huh? Yeah, people 237 da. People 237. Which I'll tell you that. Hey, people, A company, B company, A company is going like this, B company is going in its own way. Central government sees it. Central government will say, hey, you A company, hey, you B company, you guys have to go together going forward. Sir, we don't like it. Hey, I am telling you, go. Sir, we don't. Hey, go. That's all. A, B started going together. That's all. 237. What? Central government, in the interest of public, can through official gazette notification merge two companies. Simply to benefit to the public or whatever. Benefit to the public or at times it can be literally benefit to the public. Your BCom answer. That one, same thing will come 5 times. Benefit to the government. Very good. That's where I like you guys. Okay, understood? Understood? Sir, now people, one company says, no sir, we do not want to walk together. We do not want. Do I have a choice or can we, is it always like I have to go together? Remember, you have a choice of appeal. Appeal is always there. Clear? So if the companies that is forced to merge together, if they are not okay with it, they always can go and appeal and they can say, no sir, we like walking individually only. You can always go and say that. Is clear, all of you? Now see, central government, if CG is satisfied, it is essential in public interest, that 2 or more companies walking separately should amalgamate into one company. CG may do it by notifying in official gazette and legal proceedings shall continue in the transferee's name if any. Public interest. See, every member, creditor, debenture holder shall have as nearly as same interest, rights in transferee company as they held in transfer company. What do you mean by that? Company A, company B. In company A, there will be shareholders. Company A, there will be creditors. There will be other type of people. Same thing in B also. When both of them came together in their new company also, whoever are the old people, they should have similar interest in the new company as well. As nearly as possible. Of course, it will not be to the same extent possible. If I am holding 2% of control here, that will definitely become 1% there. Then for the rest of it, we will try to compensate with cash. But we will try to keep it as same as possible in the new company as well. Hello? Hello? Okay, in case of any variation, he shall be entitled to compensation money as assessed by such authority which shall be disclosed in official gazette to be paid by transferee company. Money, if at all there is any deviation. Any person aggrieved by assessment of such compensation within 30 days of publication official gazette make an appeal to tribunal which shall now assess compensation. Before passing an order under this section, following requirements are fulfilled. Draft offer to both the companies. CG has made modification to order based on suggestions received within 2 months of receipt of notice by company. Time is expired for appeal. Every order shall be laid before each house of Parliament. What is it, sir? I will clearly draft. Who is drafting? Central government is drafting. I will pass this particular order in official gazette of official gazette of India. OG. Pradeep is smiling. Oh my God, Pavan Kalyan came off. The people, CG will give it in an official gazette notification, people. It will pass an order. Now, whenever I have passed on this order, people, now these two companies are there, now which were forced to be merged. I'll pass an order. Now, if they are okay, we will go ahead. If they are not okay, they can appeal. Whatever is this order, this has to be laid in both the houses of parliament. Always remember. Like we had seen it in the annual report, government company, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and all. Hello. They. Huh? There was one. I'll tell you, one second.
It's like state bank.
One second, I'll tell you. People, that's all. See, NSCL, FTIL, Supreme Court sets aside government's decision. Done. That's all. Government saw NSEL, FTIL walking separately. Government said, hey, you walk together. They said, no, aisa kaise ho sakta hai. They went to appeal. Appeal went to courts. It finally went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said, how can you tell two random people to walk together? Tell them to go separately. Now they were ordered to go separately. That's all. That's the order. NCLAT order, highest appellate body will always be Supreme Court only. Hello? Understood? Not there for us, but just to give you a heads up what had happened. That I'll tell you. So you can imagine like these people. Hey people, see FTRL is a holding company. NSCL is a subsidiary company. FTIL is a holding company. NSCL is a subsidiary company. There was a scam that happened in NSCL. That is a subsidiary company. A lot of shareholders and creditors lost their money because of this scam. You can also see. That's the value. 5,600 crores. It's a loss. Shares fell. Creditors lost. So, they did suffer losses. So what did government do? Government saw you are a subsidiary of one company, which is a company is FTIL. That is a holding company of the subsidiary. In the holding company, is there money? Answer is yes. Holding company was really wealthy. It has nice net worth. So what did central government do? Central government passed an order. For the benefit of the creditors and shareholders, I will merge a holding company and subsidiary company. Now what will happen? We need to pay 5,600 crores. Now because you are merging the holding company and subsidiary company, holding company assets can be used to repay the liabilities. That was the government's intention. So they said in the interest of public, the NSCL and FTIL should be merged going forward. They passed an official gazette notification. Of course, FTIL said, no, how can you do that? There is some mismanagement that has happened in the subsidiary company which I am not aware of. You should punish him, not me. Now, there are people who have invested in money in my company also. Why should they suffer? They said, we are not okay with it. Matter went to tribunal. No. They said, no. Matter went to court, high court. High court said, hey, how dare you go against central government's order? Huh? Whatever central government said is final. In high court, it was decided, yes, this merger is valid. You both have to go. Whatever is the loss that happened in subsidiary company, holding company, you have to pay for it. Supreme Court said, hey, come down here. Who? Hey, you central government, you come here. Come down here, central government. In this, we have written something called as, there is something called, where is this? Allah. Here, there is something called, it is if CG is satisfied, it is essential in a public interest. If CG is satisfied, it is essential in a public interest. Macha, public is different. Creditors and shareholders are different. Creditors and shareholders are a part of public da macha. We have given you power. You have to use it in a broader way, not a narrow way. You are trying to just safeguard the shareholders and creditors' interest. Are you thinking of the entire public? No. You are just thinking how do the people of NSCL will get back their money. You are not thinking the impact of shareholders, creditors, and the people dependent on FTL. What will happen to them? You are not at all thinking on that grounds. Because of that, Supreme Court reversed the decision passed by the High Court also. And they kept aside the merger, and the merger was cancelled. One of the live scenario recently happened. Most controversial thing it was. Okay, but understood, huh? Hello? Pakka na? Yes, sir. Okay. 2 minutes, don't say anything. Sit, I finished off. Aste, whoever says first will win. I said. Now people see here. Section 238 is done now. We have 2 more little lengthy sections. We'll finish it off. And then I'll tell you. People. I'll tell you first. See here. Shankarji. Enge paaru. The people is here. There is Vodafone. There is Idea. There is Vodafone Idea. Agreed, huh? Hello. Inga. People. You want below? The people, Vodafone Idea coming together, huh? People, these are transferor companies, huh? Old company. Which is the new company? The transferring company, huh? Hello. Now the new company will come into picture. Sir, can I just destroy off all the old company books, books of accounts? Wherever you have said permanently the life is only over. Registers, minutes, books of accounts. Can I just close it? Possible, what I am telling you are able to understand. Register of charges and all. Can I close it? Lifetime is done. Company's existence is done. They're telling you whenever a transferor or transferee is involved, people, if you want to dispose of any books of the transferor, you first need to ask me and only then you can do it. Say central government. Central government will thoroughly check. If nothing is being, destroyed, thinking of closing of some evidences and all, if I'm convinced, central government will give you an approval. If not, we will not possible. Understood? Hello? Clear? Clear? Pakka? Any doubts? Sir, what if in Vodafone Idea we have passed some order, sir, that the directors are liable to pay 1 lakh. In Idea also we have passed the directors are liable to pay 2 lakh. Now merger happened. What happens to the liability of the directors? Does it still continue? Does it not come to an end? That's all. People, the first one was section 239. Destruction of the books, you need to do it only after CG approval, section 239. Whatever the liabilities of directors and office holders will continue in the name of the new company. It will still continue. Section 240. This is 230 to 240. One part. Meaning 230 to 240 is one part of this particular chapter. Majority part of this particular chapter. Clear? Hello? Any doubts here? Sure? 239 and 240 is given in page number 10.23. Preservation of books, CG approval, then dispose it of. Liability of officer in respect of offences committed prior to the merger will continue even after the merger. Continues after such merger, amalgamation or acquisition. 239, 240. Clear? 10 minutes, taka, go for a break and come.